Hi, my name is Alaina Engels, and I'm a full-time luxury brand buyer and authenticator at the Purse Ladies and located in Boca Raton. So I am a local, while also being a full-time student at FAU, majoring in business marketing. Did you know while we sit here in our sunshine state of Florida, where we say we live where you vacation kind of state, just a few hundred miles away, in Haiti, 2 million people urgently need food, clean water, electricity. Millions are on the brink of famine every single second. This is just one of the 19 countries Food for the Hungry helps every single day. Today we'll be talking about an amazing charity that was established over 50 years ago, so 1971, by a Christian man named Larry Ward. The charity, Food for the Hungry, partners with local communities, leaders that reach across the full range of economic, social, spiritual, and cultural interests all over the world, within 99% of their staff working within country of origin. So they've actually grown up within that country and know the community well and know the people well and work within it. And then the other 1% are people that they hire, like people who build in dams, water, houses, and orphanages, and they either stay or go back home and retire and go back home later on after a couple of years. They do this by feeding the hungry, educating the youth for bettering the futures, clothing the needy, and building houses and orphanages, like I said, for communities in need. My grandfather actually worked for this charity, unbeknownst to me, so I found this out while I was researching the company and asking him for tips about, hey, I know you worked for some charities. He lived in Peru for 15 years, and for the last 3 of the 15 years, he worked for 3 other charities, but the last 3 years of the 15 years, he worked for Food for the Hungry. And I actually found out Food for the Hungry myself 2 years ago. I was at a concert, and they talked about it. And then now full circle, I just found out my grandpa worked for them 8 years ago, and it was the last 3 years he worked in Peru. He was a carpenter before he retired and then moved to Peru, and he built orphanages. And his wife, Debbie, my step-grandma, she was a teacher before she retired, and so she would teach the kids English, how to write English, basic math, social studies, and all that kind of stuff. And then there was another local teacher that would teach them how to speak and write in Peruvian. And after, they would send the children off when they turn 18 to the colleges, and they would get a bunch of grants and stuff, and they'd send them to colleges in Peru. They would get a degree in either business, nursing, teaching, and a lot of the time they would come back to their village because that's where their family is located, or if they don't have a family, they are very connected to the orphanage because that's where they grew up and that's who helped them. So they would come back, better their village, become like the local doctors, local nurses, and local teachers, and just boost up the village. It helps with the economy of Peru. It helps with a bunch of different things. So this charity is amazing. Just from seeing the personal work within my family and finding that out recently, and also seeing all of the messages I get once a month from my monthly donations from the children. They send me little pictures of all the things that they buy and all the food and all the water that they have. And to sponsor a child, I'll be leaving it in a link in the PowerPoint. I believe it's between $20 to $30 a month. And or you can talk to your local church, and you can set up kind of like a mini organization with Food for the Hungry with them, and you can donate clothing, food, canned food, goods, candies, or money through them. You could do that as well. So this is just an amazing organization. I'm so happy you guys took a second to listen to me and talk about my family as well. I'll be putting PowerPoint pictures of my grandpa with the building the orphanages and with the orphan children there in the PowerPoint, so if you wanted to look at that. I wish everyone a safe and happy weekend and happy 4th of July, and thank you so much. Alrighty, bye-bye.